tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air. 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 Philadelphia, born and raised on a yo home to Bel Air. This might be alright. I pulled up to the house about 7 or 8 and I yelled to the cabbie, yo home, smell you later. I ain't trying to get arrested yet, I just got here. I sprang with the quickness like lightning disappeared. I whistled for a cab and when it came near, the license plate said correction and dice in the mirror. If anything, I could say that this cab was rare, but I thought, man, forget it. Yo home to Bel Air. This might be alright.
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another rendition of the Unnamed Podcast. So excited to see everyone back again for season 2 still. We're up to episode 4. Going strong so far, hitting it every week. Time to make some memes with Tuesday, as Biomonster says in chats. Excited to see you. We do have some stuff to talk about. As usual, the shot count is back for me. I don't know if that's going to be a mistake. Happy anniversary, DI, is something I wanted to say to everybody in chat. I'm excited to see everybody. Another version of Weekly Waifu, and a couple articles that we want to talk about, some gaming news, bringing you the latest and greatest as I filter everything down pretty much only to the important things, which seem to be a lot about PUBG lately. Don't know why, just is. Skywave's back. Yeah, he is. So I am joined today by Mal and Skywave, and our guest back for the second or third time, Telfer. How many times have you been on here, Telfer?
I don't know, if you count like real life event, like 4.
4 times so far. As you guys can see, we bring him back. Vegas is complaining about PUBG already, guys. Please stick with us and just try not to complain too much. We're trying to have a good time. We're trying to give you guys some new, interesting things that you can talk about, think about as far as gaming is related and DI. So
Expand your horizons.
expand them. We're gonna change some songs up real quick because for some reason there's a boatload of Eminem on this playlist, and I'm not the one who made it. All right.
A whole boatload.
A whole boatload. One whole boatload.
Is that like
Come
equivalent
here.
to
I've got
metric shipment?
I've got some eye holes for you. Anyways, so moving sort of into our first topic of discussion, is something I'm kind of excited about. I don't know how excited you guys are about. Of course, it's Metroid Prime coming in live, coming in back. Metroid Prime Samus Returns has been something that kind of is geared towards this year that people are looking forward to. There's recently been a little bit of community hype about it. In general, I'm feeling good about it, but I kind of wanted to get, as well as the audience, my guests here, and my co-hosts' ideas on that. Mal, how you feeling about Metroid Samus Returns?
I'll never play it in my entire life. Not because of any problems with the game. It's just I don't play Nintendo console anymore. And isn't that like a 3DS game?
Not 100% sure on the platform. I thought it was the new Wii, is what it looked like when I was
I
reading
think
the
Metroid
article.
4 is going to be for the new.
No, it's for the new. It's for the DS.
For the DS, yeah.
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 So this one's for the DS, and then the Metroid 4 will be for the Switch, which sounds interesting. That may be playable if I ever come across the Switch, but you'll never see me playing it for DS. Not because I've got any problem with it, just not like viable for my time.
Yeah. That's a thing.
And that's what Overwatch does to children.
Yeah.
Skywave, what's going on? What do you think? How you feeling?
Be honest, the last handheld console I had was the Game Boy Advance SP. So I really
Been a
can't
while.
relate to the DS in any way, shape, or form. I feel like it'd be a cool game. Metroid games are always cool, but definitely not something I'm gonna buy now that I have a real computer.
Yeah. Telfer?
Well, being that I'm part of the Pokemon division and our game happens to be on 3DS, I'll probably get this one since I have the console, play the console. I haven't really played many Metroid games though, so I might have to go play in Super Nintendo Land for a few days first.
Yeah, just get a feeling for it.
Whatever the last Metroid game to be released for the GameCube was really good. I played like 60 hours of that, which was a lot for me.
Metroid Prime Echoes
I played that one
was
too.
the last
Echoes,
one.
yes.
That
I
game
played
was
that one
fun
too.
as
I
shit.
played the shit
And
out of
the versus mode, the split screen versus mode,
Yes.
tilted the shit out of me sometimes. I will openly admit to getting tilted. But I think that was the last time, other than Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, that I ever got tilted about a split screen game. So kind of moving on to our next article, our next topic of discussion. Interesting news here. It's about PUBG again, PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. And to give you guys kind of a gist of what happened, to give you guys a rundown before we go into how everybody feels. So PUBG's been released. It's been smashing records. It's been doing really well. But Fortnite, a game that is going to be released soon, has recently decided that they're going to make their own kind of Player Royale battle style. They even attributed this to PlayerUnknown's. They're like, we really like playing PlayerUnknown Battleground, and we want to put a game mode like that in our game because we feel like it'd be more fun for everybody. In a curious sort of deal, PUBG developers spoke out and they said something as far as along the lines of PUBG is the first standalone battle royale survivor shooter game. Now, standalone is the key word there, saying that it by itself is it. I don't know if I would necessarily. I feel like if you're releasing a whole nother package onto Steam, it's still a battle royale game, and it's definitely not the first one I've ever heard about. But it's definitely, as far as concerns with popularity and growth, it's definitely smashed everything else. But that being said, though, it seems a little bit like the developers of PUBG are pissed off about this, which is curious to me. As far as like, it's almost like the way the response from Fortnite developers goes about saying it, it's almost like they're paying tribute to PUBG more so than trying to steal any of its audience. And I think we can all agree, Fortnite's not there to steal their audience. I don't ever think that was the intention of Fortnite there. I mean, I think you'd be hard pressed to make
That's
that
what
conversation.
it sounds like.
Even though that might be sort of the case, I think PUBG holds too much of the market share. If that makes sense. I don't think you could make a necessarily good argument for that.
What about H1Z1, The Culling? There was some other really shit game that did the same idea. Like, we've seen this game idea like 1,000 times. It's not original at this point. So in that way, I think PUBG has no right to be mad because it's not an original idea. It wasn't original when they did it. It wasn't original when the Hunger Games book was written. It's not a new idea. Roblox did it first.
I don't even think Roblox did it first. I think it was.
No.
I think honestly,
the
and
movie
this is
Battle
gonna
Royale
be
started it all off.
really shitty.
Mhm.
I think if you go back to Minecraft and you look at like the Hunger Games survival Minecraft, they were the first guys to take that idea and put it in a video game.
Maybe so.
Because
But
those
there's
are
no
the
way to
ones I
quantify.
remember.
There's
The-
no way to quantify.
No,
But
no,
that's
there's no
beside
way.
the
But
point. I think the main point is that PUBG has no rightful claim to this idea. If the Fortnite company is using PUBG's name and logo to like promote their game and say, hey, we worked with these guys and we're stealing their idea and gonna make it a good game for y'all, then that's the problem. Especially if PUBG did not consent to having their name used in that way, and
Yeah,
also if there's any because the PUBG creators were working with the Fortnite creators and licensed Unreal Engine from them, I believe.
yeah, it
And
could be.
so if the PUBG creators alter the Unreal Engine to make their game better and work better for them, and then what's it? Epic Games. If they take that external like code editing from Blue Hole, is that their name? Blue Whale.
Yeah,
or
the
Blue Hole?
Blue Hole is
Blue
the
Hole.
name of the
Yes.
company that
If
is developing
that's
PUBG.
if they take their idea and use it in Fortnite, then that's where the problem is.
That's less of an idea thing, though, because I mean the Unreal Engine's been out for a long time. It's owned by Unreal, and they license it out to a lot of different people. I think the bigger issue and the bigger thing that I feel like it says to the gaming community in general is like, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't feel numbers, accessibility, popularity is ever going to give anybody a right to the idea of a game mechanic. There aren't, in my opinion, there aren't game mechanics, aren't something that can be writed out. It can't be. You can't give the right to a game mechanic to somebody. That would be so boring. We would never see improvement in building upon. There's very few games that ever come
Right.
along that have a completely brand new set of mechanics. They borrow
so-
and build upon previous generations.
This would be like if Warcraft 3 Dota would have been like, hey Riot, you can't do that. And
It'd be
then a
like-
few years later, Riot would have been like, oh, hey Valve, you can't do that.
Dude, it'd be like if
Which is
fucking
not really fair.
Mario's like, oh, you can't jump in games anymore. R2, you
Yeah.
also can have it on a 2D
Coins?
platform.
Platforming is.
Do I see coins in that
closed
game
off
there?
the market.
Those are
No
ours. now.
coins.
Telfer, how are you
coins.
feeling about this?
You know, like it's one of those things where you see that a lot in developers. You know, there's developers who will be like, okay, you borrowed my idea and you made it cooler, or you made it appeal to more people, or you applied it to a new thing and it made it awesome, more so than what I did, and they're appreciative of it. You know, like, well, Steve Wozniak is more of an engineer than a developer, but he's that kind of personality where he's like, oh, cool, you made a laptop do that, I will buy it from you because I like it. You know, he has the right to PC as far as I'm concerned. Like every PC built upon his idea in a sense, but he's always been super happy and super excited to see what people come up with. And then you have people like what you're talking about here, where they're like, well, you basically stole our stuff and you stole our idea. And it's like, and especially when they don't even have like really a claim to it, then it's just it puts a bad taste in my mouth, because I'm more like, hey, let's build on each other's ideas, because as a whole, as the world, we can accomplish much more than one person can do.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. And that's happened out of any open source anything ever. You end up getting ordinary people with great ideas versus great people with ordinary ideas. Great people with ordinary ideas don't get shit done. They realize that. That's why great people generally try to find other ordinary people with great ideas. Skywave, how you feeling about this?
So I think the point that was brought up earlier, where you can't really copyright game mechanics, is a fair point. Because like if PUBG has like the battle royale thing, they're like, oh, that's ours. Well, not really. If someone comes along with a better game and steals your entire player base, you should probably improve your game. I mean, that's at the end of the day. Like if they have a better game than Fortnite, their players are gonna stick with them. I mean, that's how the industry works. So I think there's nothing wrong with what they're doing, what Fortnite's doing, what Epic Games is doing. PUBG's gotta step up their game.
PUBG's got to step up their game. I like that. I like taking that away from that. For sure, PUBG is definitely glitchy. That being said, we're going to move into our next segment here. Can you get a straw poll ready for me, Mel? I need a Ren. I need a Jill on there. And I need, who's the last one from you, Telfer? What's the name?
I can't even pronounce it properly. Minine?
Manine. Just send the name to Mal. I'll get it. Anyways, guys, going on to the next segment. As you guys all know, super excited, is our weekly waifu segment, which is always the weirdest part of the show, but it's can be damn entertaining sometimes. This week, for
Can I get some
contestants.
spellings on these?
Yeah. a long day, isn't it? Vote for it. Everybody's voting for themselves right now.
My boy Velma.
My boy.
Come on,
Velma.
Vegas. That's what I'm talking about. I know it was you.
And Fireball if I
Delicious.
want to do just Fireball. So
I
Uh,
got some Fireball in the
not good.
freezer.
that's not
That's
good.
not good.
Just Fireball.
I was drinking just vodka.
Oh, I drink that all the time.
Who was it? It was feeding me. The person Telfer brought. I can't remember their name right now.
Sassy pants?
Sassy was literally feeding me vodka at the real life event. In some ways, I think she was just bored and wanted to see me
Jeez.
grumpy as shit.
GJ fed me vodka, and that was my undoing the first night.
And then I got super pissed off and yelled at Jackal. So sorry, your stream notification didn't
what's
pop
new?
up. I don't have them up here. I also can't read them anymore either because I don't have access to Streamlabs.
Wanted to see my GIF.
Is my
Hear that,
girl
you did.
winning?
People gotta vote.
About
Yeah,
it's about over, man. Like
Got
Come on.
7 votes. There's
Yeah,
12
dude.
people watching the stream. Like, what are you people
Yeah,
doing?
they're not
something's
watching.
not adding
They've
up.
watched it and turned off. So whatever.
Yeah, it's just come on now.
We're gonna slide off these DMs back into our normal. Looks like Velma takes the cake today though.
Yeah, that's not true.
Yeah, we're
That's
sliding
not
off.
true at all. Get that shit out of here.
What are you talking about?
That's
I'm
not
looking at it right now. Velma won.
Yeah, I'm looking at Ren getting 4 votes.
I did voted Velma's Cinders.
5 votes.
I did
That's what I'm
voted
talking
Velma's.
about.
Okay, Ren won. It looks like Ren lost. She's got 5 no votes. We're
5
voting on
no
those are
votes.
no votes. What are you
Man, you're
talking
just
about?
jealous, 'cause I brought the ultimate waifu into play.
She is
Hasn't
literally
Skywave
the
won like
definition.
3 weeks in a row?
No, I won the last 2, and then he won
Oh,
this
yeah,
first
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Oh,
I
this
knew
is my
somebody-
one.
Val's
I
not
actually
won
put a
yet.
character
He's gonna
for.
bring his A game next week.
I
Did
bring
anyone
my
vote
A
for
game
mine at
every
all?
week.
Did I get 0 votes?
You know, you got one.
1 vote.
He's like, but
Nice.
that's me.
No, I didn't vote. I'm not on the thing.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
on a
gotcha.
laptop. I can't multitask right now.
Don't forget, guys, you still have time to get into your questions. Make sure to go on the status. You can also tweet at me Tuesday only 1 on twitter.com. Twitter/forward Twitter/forward Twitter/Tuesday1.com. That's how you can find me. I've been shadow banned for my extreme political opinion, and not to mention, I most of the time just
The
post
extreme,
pictures of pancakes. They don't like
the
that.
spaghetti monster party.
Spaghetti monster.
Politically radical right now.
Yeah.
But so we got a question from Animal Libra. Coolest animal, Mao. The coolest animal.
Coolest animal, sloths. 3-toed ones specifically.
All right, Skywave.
What? I would say
What's the
sharks
cool-
because they're still dinosaurs.
Okay,
They made it
Telfer.
through the comet.
Nice. I'm gonna go with squirrels because of the obvious reasons, and then also only people who speak English natively can say that word.
Squirrels. Okay.
Really?
I think I'm gonna go
Mhm.
with battle tanks for my favorite animal.
Not an animal.
What? What do you mean they're not animals? They got a brain and they eat things.
I disagree.
They poop. They
What?
reproduce. How? Where else do you think tanks come from? It's not like they just build them in factories. They, That
Built with
when a
true
girl
American
tank and a
steel
guy
is what they're
tank
built.
come together, they
Built in
they really
American
love each other.
factories with American steel,
American.
and then we give them away.
All right, guys. Damn, dude, we're only 20 minutes into the
The otter
round
is a
table.
good choice. It's like the dog of the sea.
It is like the dog and sea.
Yeah.
And we're pretty much we're already through. Is that how? Yes, that's also how I came to be. But we're just about through the round table. This is a short one tonight. We're probably not even gonna get a half an hour out of it. We burned through content.
Has anyone
that
other
fast.
than me been watching the Global Citizen Festival all day today?
I have not, because I don't care about
No.
the Global Citizen Festival.
Global Citizens are awesome though.
They're
What
dumb.
does that even mean?
It's like
Everyone's a
Activism.
global citizen.
I don't
like
think activism is I don't. What's the word I'm looking for? Activism isn't always something that's helpful. If that makes sense.
Of course not.
That-
if you're
that-
a
I mean-
neo-Nazi activist, then you're the problem.
I think if in
But-
general, if you're an extremist in any form, and those are, I feel like I think they're a bulk of activists are extremists. In my own
I wouldn't
opinion.
say the bulk.
The hacker known as 4chan.
Is an act-
Maybe not the bulk, but I still think a huge
Over
portion
9,000.
of those people are still activists. I'm
Stevie
not gonna say
Wonder
the majority,
He's
but
not
I'm gonna,
an extremist.
what?
How do you know?
Stevie-
You talked with him?
I would have said the same thing about Cat Stevens.
I don't know who that is.
You
Cat
scared
Stevens? You
of
should
getting
look
too
that
many
up.
protesters just to your announcement speech tonight? I think that activism is also something that isn't necessarily what it means to be anymore. If that makes sense, I think, in my opinion, being activism is just as much about keeping a watchful eye on your own side or your own views or anything like that. Being active has more to do with actually being thoughtful and critically thinking about most of the things versus just going out and protesting. Because going out and protesting, going out and trying to force some sort of play on something rarely is the best option of solving a situation, if that makes sense.
I mean, but arsonist is a great way to like relieve stress.
yeah,
That's true.
and
You break a
steal
window
stuff.
And you're like, I needed that, and you go back to your day job. You know,
Unless you get arrested for looting.
well, then you just don't get arrested. That's the key.
They're doing looting
Not
over by
illegal if
me.
you
They
don't
still
get caught.
looting?
I make sure that I do arson with someone who's slower than me.
Yeah.
I'm the one who gets away.
Yeah, but think
I'm next to a Usain Bolt. I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna commit arson today.
that's why we have tanks. That's why we
American
domesticated tanks.
We domesticated tanks.
Domesticated tanks.
Yeah, dude.
So stupid.
I want to
I
own
still
a tank.
disagree if that's how it works.
What? What? You don't think that you can domesticate tanks?
If
Where do you
you're
think
lucky.
tanks come from, Mal?
Tanks?
Yeah.
America.
They came from the creation.
All of the tanks that ever existed were
All
made.
of the tanks that ever were came from the creation.
What came-
They've
what
been
came-
here.
What came
It's
first, the chicken or the tank? It's been
The
one of the
tank,
great
obviously.
questions of all times.
Obviously, the
It's obvious.
Obviously.
It's got to be the tank.
You can't build a chicken without a tank.
Yeah, I mean, how are you
Clearly.
supposed to? Pretty much, that's the
Hmm.
way it rolls. Why are we? Vegas is like, I went to go get food and I came back with my 3 hot pockets. Now I don't know what's going on anymore.
3
My
hot
hot
pockets.
pockets.
3 up.
I want to spend the
Hot
entire
pockets.
night on the toilet, so I got 3 hot pockets. What a colon cleanser, right?
I want to be dead in the morning, so I got 5 hot pockets. I like you can judge how shitty your night's gonna be by the amount of hot pockets on your plate. 1 hot pocket, probably not getting laid. 2 hot pockets, you're gonna be passing gas. 3 hot pockets, toilet all night. 4 hot pockets, you're probably gonna kill your uncle. 5 hot pockets, dead. That's how
Five
it
is
goes.
the number.
Terrible.
5 is
Scientifically proven to be 5 hot pockets.
that is the lethal dosage of hot pockets.
All of the above was just 1 hot pocket for
We
me.
don't get
guys.
those in
City
the
of
city of
England.
England. Is England even a real place?
No.
I'm
England.
pretty sure it's made up.
It's
Yeah,
same as
dude.
Canada.
I
I've
hear
never
they don't
seen
have a
it.
lot
I've
of
been to Europe
freedom.
A couple of times, and I've never seen it there.
That's like old America.
Fuck.
Old America.
Yeah, it's like Pangea. And when the American Revolution happened, right? England just
Wow.
kind of crashed
Oops.
into where the colonies are.
RuneScape
Yeah.
is on one of the featured broadcasts right now on the front of the Twitch page, and I don't know how to feel about it.
That's a problem.
That's pretty exciting. Good for them. The
Is it
developers
Glory
are
and
like,
Gold?
we've worked
But you don't
tirelessly
have the
for
same
years
freedom.
to do this one moment. We're on the front page of Twitch, just for a day.
What are you talking about, Falx? Why is fucking people in the street a good thing? Wait,
What?
just apparently you can fuck hookers in the street while smoking a blunt. What are you high on?
Okay.
Probably
Okay,
freedom.
Falx.
To me.
In Amsterdam?
You know, I would not.
Freedom.
I would not define that as freedom. I don't think. I'm
I don't know
sorry,
what to
but
define that as.
just
Freedom and
walking-
fun are two different things.
Yeah, I don't like walking around just seeing people fornicate. I'd like the freedom to not watch people fornicate in public places.
God, I just don't like people, so.
I would like the freedom to walk around and not see anyone all day long.
Yeah,
That's
God, I
actually a
hate them
huge
so much.
benefit of America. If you don't like people, there's like tons of area that just doesn't have any people. So, not quite as
Yeah,
much
true.
as
I
Canada.
go to-
though.
Did
Did you
Canada's
guys
Dakotas.
see the new Damage Incorporated trailer? There's
Yes.
not one League of
Is it-
Legends clip in the entire thing.
You joshing me right now?
You
I'm serious.
joshing
There's
me?
not. There's seriously not one League of Legends
I
clip
don't
in
know
the
what you're
entire
talking
thing.
about. Now I'm very disappointed.
They mention League for like half a second.
We built this clan
What are you talking about?
Not the
SHK
truth.
built
On
this clan.
SHK.
in the last year.
That wasn't you. That was me and Mal and Skywave.
I am Skyway.
What do you? I thought you were a tank. God damn it.
Exactly. Point proven.
What am I getting notifications from?
Yeah, what's going on, man?
It's just now telling everyone to turn into the roundtable or tune in.
What is?
Hey. Yeah, this is
Godfather.
the 5th anniversary of DI.
That's true.
We don't even have anything cool prepared for the
How long
roundtable.
you been here for? 4 years?
Me? It'll be 4 years in October.
Damn.
Or no. This month maybe. Somebody go check my profile.
Can
Tell
we
me how long
go?
I've been.
Can we just next roundtable? Can we just play Kingdom Hearts the entire time? Can we just
Or
have
no-
a real life
Yeah.
meetup?
When the day turns into night, my hash browns turn into my new.
Missed my 4-year anniversary.
That was loud.
It
as
was
shit.
September
I'm sorry. You
7th.
okay over there? It's like he's like I was right next
That's
to
so
him.
disappointing,
That was really
Mal.
loud.
Also, shout out to Cinder's Night, my mentor.
Dude, we had such
Love
a
you,
fun
man.
time. Me and Cinders going out to Ohio together. He looked at me. I
Cinders
looked
is
at
a cool
him. We decided not to go anywhere. He stole some corn. I ran away. It was good. Happy clan anniversary.
Happy clan anniversary.
Can I get some
Shout out to
hashtag
Reworb,
happy
Live
clan
Fast, Die
anniversaries? Hey, we haven't picked a poke target today. Who's the poke target? It's
Poke
so
target?
technically
Oh.
it's DI's birthday, so it'd be Jackal's birthday, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Poke.
Poke
Everyone
some
poke Jackal
Jackals.
with
Everyone
happy
go ahead,
birthday,
poke
DI.
Jackals. Happy clan anniversary. Happy birthday, DI.
Happy clan anniversary. That's
Happy
right.
clan
Come on, guys. You have my
Poke
blessing.
Jackal.
If he gives you shit, just
Don't
message
be
me.
scared.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
serious.
don't
I
be
poke him.
scared.
I'll go poke him right now.
Yeah, let's all go poke him.
Let's all go poke.
It's on. He's gonna
I don't
come
know how to
back to his
spell
computer and be like,
anniversary.
"What the fuck?"
What
Yeah,
do you
Tuesday
use?
tried to kill my
Cinder's
clutch
nice
in the middle of a
spelling of it.
crazy storm. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry about that. I'm glad we made it home safe.
Of course, Tuesday tried to kill your clutch. I bet he doesn't know how to drive stick.
Yeah, for y'all that
I learned a long time ago. It must have been probably 7 or 8 years ago, Skywave, and ever since then I haven't driven. I drove a stick for I want to say 3 or 4 months. Then after that, and I got pretty good too, as far as like not blowing the car up and being able to get to point A to point B pretty well. But been so long when
Very
I finally
important.
got back in front of a stick shift, it was like,
I've driven only stick for 13 years until.
why
like,
is there a
month ago,
GIF
and I
on the
bought my
screen
first
right
auto.
now? Okay, Vegas donated another $5, so that's 2 shots for me. What's happening behind me? I'm having a bit of a LAN party right now.
yeah, Tuesday's always got some random folk over at his house.
He just goes outside. You play video games?
Yeah,
Oh,
he just wrangles
Takes
them
him
off the
back.
street.
I sit outside with
Y'all
a
got any
sign.
more
The end
video
is coming.
games?
You got some video games? Hmm? Video games? I heard you got video games.
Free video games. Hey, kid.
I'm gonna go watch Kingsman tonight. I'm excited about that.
I
Anybody,
want to see that movie so
anybody in
bad.
the area want to come watch Kingsman?
Come pick
Got
me
pretty
up.
good reviews.
In
I'll
before
probably be
Damage
playing
Inc.
Divinity
Gaming
2
House.
tonight. I heard
It'll
it got
take
really
me
good
6
reviews
hours
as
to get
well.
down there plus sober up time.
Oh, it only takes you 6 hours to get down here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, Tuesday. Meet me halfway. I want to see that movie.
Wait,
Meet
Tuesday,
you
where do
halfway.
you
That
live?
would only be like
State-wise?
what, an hour and a half drive?
Something like that.
I live in Staples. How'd you know? Like in a Staples store.
Nice.
Space. That's not a
You
state.
don't
They
fool
hook- they
me,
hook you up with
Tuesday.
I live
free
in
apples for
Illinois, but I live near St. Louis.
Oh shit! Yeah, give me 20 hours. I can make it.
Yeah, dude, I'll wait. We'll wait up.
Even though I'm drunk right now.
You can get a flight.
Even what did you say? You're drunk. Tanks can't get drunk. They don't have kidneys or livers.
Are you sure? Have you
I
seen the
studied.
inside of a battle
I
tank?
studied. I
How would you
studied
know?
tanks
Don't
excessively.
assume
The
their
anatomy of a
organs
tank.
And their identity.
Tuesday is a tank biologist.
I'm
Everyone.
a
You need to trust that.
I'm a tankologist.
He's like a vet.
When you get
He's like a
Challenger in League of
doctor,
Legends,
Tank doctor.
I wish you the best of luck at that. But considering out of like the 50 or 100 spots there are in Challenger, most of them are like a lot of them are just the same accounts twice.
I've kind of given up on League of Legends.
I've given
I
up.
realize I won't get ever past bronze.
You should play Tristana. Are you really not past bronze? I thought you were like.
No.
Are you shitting
I'm
me?
so
You've
sad.
never gotten past bronze? If I really want to be out of
take 2
bronze, I
steps
can be out of
forward
bronze.
and then I take 3 steps back. It's
I've
so
Never gotten
passed
past
bronze.
the download button. To be
I
honest.
just need a duo with someone who's like decent, and then I can win.
Duo with me. I'll duo with you.
Because like
I'll
every
play
game I
Tristana.
play, I got like 2 people that feed, and I'm like sitting there like, well, I'm a support, so I can't really carry that.
The real
hard.
problem is
Play
you're bad
support.
at
I
the
play
game.
ADC. It's a match made in heaven. I'm
I play-
silver 4.
I play jungle.
go,
Don't
kid.
worry about it. I'll carry you guys out. I
Feels
will
bad.
literally
You're the
single-handedly
Dota 2
carry you
player
out of bronze.
Carrying me silver in League of Legends.
Did I tell you, Skywave? I'm an official
So sad.
Dota 2 player now.
Are you? Are
Yeah.
you transferring to Division 8?
I only play Viper, but it'll be okay.
I'm waiting for that fractured space venture to launch.
Start it up.
Yeah, dude.
Legion
Alright.
It's
Dagger would
already
love
been
to have
started
it.
up. I'm on the list. Or anything, any venture that gets me out of League of Legends right now, because like I can't play League of Legends. I'm so
Get in
tilted.
contact with Cooley. He's working on the Heroes of the Storm venture.
I've never played that game.
Guys, whoever donates $100 is gonna get this packet of icing delivered to their house. I will sign the packet of icing. And get it sent to your house.
$100 for
What is
one
that
whole
packet
packet
of
of
icing
icing
for?
signed by Tuesday.
Shit you not.
Is that
I'm
for,
very
like, a
serious.
Cinnamon roll.
It's for a cinnamon.
Firestar, if we had
like,
2
whole-
supports in one lane, we would never win a game.
Did you eat the cinnamon roll and not use the icing?
I got
Which
drunk.
gatekeeper is the
I
best?
ordered pizza and got drunk. And ate the cinnamon without the icing on it. It was a weird experience I don't want to have again.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
It was so
but
good.
Here's the
That's
bonus
like
though.
eating a
When you
toaster
order it
strudel
the
without
next
putting
time,
the
you've
icing
got
on top.
double
It's like,
icing.
you're a monster.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, you've got double icing the next time. You're good.
Vegas,
Warfare
the
has to be the
leaderboard
best
is icy.
gate.
Thank you. That no.
Because you
I
can
need like a
connect to, like,
singular donation of $100 is what I'm saying. Not like donate $100 over the course. Shkoshkovich, thank you for that. Thank you for the follow.
Yeah, you can't ask him to give up his double icing for less than $100.
Yeah, dude.
That's just not right.
Yeah.
I'll send. I just
Not a
won't.
single
I
icing.
will every time I order anything with cinnamon on it. I just won't get. I won't pour
Dude,
the
Tuesday,
icing, and I'll
I
just.
think you stopped taking the shots.
I haven't
few
started
shots, right?
taking the shots yet. I gotta take 2. Yeah. But since you already donated $10, we'll make it to where you only have to donate $90, Vegas, just for you. That's a special deal.
It's a special deal.
It's a special
You
deal
know-
just for you.
You know where you have to deliver that to if Vegas wins it, right?
Where? England? That's like $20 in shipping. I'll make sure to do it all at once.
It won't be that much. You can just
I
put
don't
it in
know.
an envelope.
How are you even gonna get
just
there?
buy
We
a
decided that
local
England
icing.
didn't exist, right?
Oh, true. Just
So
throw it in a
va-
bottle then and throw it in the ocean. It'll make it there eventually.
Yeah. I'll throw some tea in the ocean.
Oh,
That's been done.
Too soon.
Go
Too
Boston.
Skywave poked me amazing on TS when you get out. No. No.
soon. No.
Skywave, you want to win? I
Uh,
will single-handedly carry you.
No.
I
After
just
this.
want to stop playing League of Legends for a hot minute.
I can help you with that. Come play Dota with me.
That's not. It's not
I can help
So
you with
much
I can
better.
help you with that. Drink excessively. Yo,
That's
yo,
why I
yo,
played-
yo, yo.
that's
We
what
got
we
someone with
already
mod in
do.
the chat. Can we get
That's
this
exactly what I
Firestar
want.
guy out of here, please? Jesus
Do
Christ.
you not have mod anymore?
No, I don't. Can someone time this Firestar guy out? Shit, dude, you're gonna be rude as fuck, bro. You better come say it to my face. I've seen pictures of Firestar in real life. I'm not scared of him. What's going on, Corseal?
So when is the next real life event?
It's at my house right now.
It's gonna be in about 6 months, I think. Maybe
And
not
is that the
exactly
Europe one,
6
or is
months,
that
but
the-
it's supposed
It's supposed to be
this
next summer. Yeah, or
in
this
Europe.
coming Sunday.
When's the next NA one? Has that been discussed?
Probably 6 months after the next one.
Like the Olympics. I got you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we want to do one every 6 months, and we'll alternate from Europe. Next one might be I don't know where the next NA one's. gonna be.
Technically, the Olympics is like every 2 years, though, and that's
Well,
only
that's
because it
an
switches
example.
between winter and summer Olympics. But Reverb said that we're doing it in Vegas this time.
That's
Perfect.
fucking
I'm in
expensive,
Vegas.
dude. Reverb can say whatever he wants, but you're gonna have a hard time getting people.
Cheap. Vegas can.
Vegas
be
can be cheap.
If
but
you
also
go to the
some of us
shitty
aren't
part of
21,
Vegas
which would make
where
us
everybody
real
gets
sad.
killed and robbed
You
and
just gotta
stabbed,
not get stabbed, and you'll be fine.
I
It-
stayed at the Aria once for about $100 a night. That was dirt cheap. That's like one of the nicest hotels they have on that strip.
I
Well, it
ain't
can be
cheap.
cheap,
Vegas
even on
says
the
no.
Hurricane
Vegas, you're
Central right
definitely
now.
not cheap. Just don't gamble. It's cheap. I would not argue. If you stay anywhere that's nice in Vegas, generally it's pretty expensive. Plus, I just don't like that. I'd rather be in a lodge with everybody like we were this last one.
Yes, I
That was
really
way
did
more fun.
enjoy-
To be honest, I'm kind of against the Vegas idea personally.
Yeah, I am
I've
as well.
been
I
there
really
once,
did
that was enough
enjoy
times.
the event we had. I would love to do that exact thing
So
again.
for those
with
of you
more
who
people.
don't know, guys, by the way, we're poking Jackal tonight. Just poke him one time, be like, "Happy DI anniversary" or "Happy
Happy Clanniversary.
yeah, happy Clanniversary," whatever works. Just let him know. Give him some love. It's been a 5 years, 6 years.
5.
Cinco
We're
for all
almost.
you people who speak Spanish out there.
I gotta go get some
Cinco
stuff to do some
años.
shots. I will be right back.
Yo
Hopefully, Mal and Skywave can entertain you while I do that.
Un poco español para mí.
How many pesos
How many pesos for what?
does Tuesday have to drink? Shots.
You
How
have to
many
drink
pesos
pesos?
does
So
Tuesday
it's
have to
10
drink?
bucks, but there's $10 in pesos.
$10 in pesos is probably like $100.
How much is $10 in pesos? I'm asking my phone.
Ultimate bravery in a ranked game with random heroes, both bot lane. This is not gonna get me anywhere.
That seems
Like,
like,
I'll
a foolproof
play
way to
ARAMs,
lose.
but that's
Fire.
about it.
$10 in pesos is 177 and 45, whatever their change is called.
Mexican pesos. I think
So,
change is just called pesos.
177 Mexican pesos worth of alcohol. That's what Tuesday has to drink right now.
That's a lot of pesos.
Yeah.
I've always wondered how it would work. I think I've asked this previously on a roundtable, but how would it work if you just saved up a couple million US dollars and then moved and transferred all your money into like a less valuable currency?
Yeah, if the country allows you in, you can do that, and a lot of people do. Poland is an excellent country to do that too, as well, because if you don't need a job, they will let you come there, and it's about about every dollar is about worth 4 of theirs, but everything is like normal price. So you go in and you like buy like a soda and it's $1, but it's actually like $1 of their currency, which I can't remember the name of at the moment.
That's dope.
And it's like actually like a quarter then. So everything is really, really cheap there. So yeah, if you had $1 million US and you were like, okay, I just want to go there and live the rest of my life, I mean, you might be able to make it quite a long time, but $1 million isn't going to last you as long as you think.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just thinking like whatever I have
Especially
when
now
I'm
with all the
retirement
drugs, I mean,
age,
it could be a
saved
kingpin over
up.
there.
just pull all that out and go to like Mexico or something.
Yeah.
Go somewhere warm or cold, depending on. I like
I don't know
cold
if you
now.
should be just flaunting your money in Mexico. I feel like that could be extremely dangerous for you.
Yeah. It depends on where you
depends
go.
on the
I'm sure.
It depends on the place, and
Like
well,
I
it's
don't want to
even
buy a
that,
house
you
next to
don't
the
come back.
cartel in Mexico.
it also depends on what you do. Like if you just, you don't work in politics, you don't work in any kind of like media or whatnot, and you live in a decently safe
yo,
place,
what's
you'll
up?
be fine.
My goal would be not to work.
Well, exactly. But it also matters your past. You don't know who you piss off.
Hopefully not the cartel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Southern
exactly,
Living.
that's what
If as a teacher I piss off the cartel, I've done it wrong.
Yes.
I do live
All
in
the
Southern
shots.
Illinois. Actually, we are super.
Are you
Good point,
drinking milk
Firestar.
before your shots Tuesday?
This is cinnamon toast crunch shots. It's rum chata and Fireball.
It looks like.
So good.
It's delicious.
I drink so many of those at the URL.
Not vodka.
The vodka's upstairs still. I haven't finished it.
I haven't finished it.
I probably won't ever. All right. So
Yes, teach them how to play Magic the Gathering. Teach them the ways.
I played that.
Everyone deserves to learn how to play that game. It's a life skill.
we're just
game.
That and Settlers of Catan.
For sure. That's for sure a life skill.
we didn't get any more donations while I was gone. I don't have to do more shots, right? Because I have to
I-
drive
Yeah, we got
after
like
this.
$10 more.
I
you
donated
fucking shitting me?
$100.
Did they? All right.
Yeah, I am. We didn't get
yeah,
any
you
more
want that
money.
Down the
icing
bottom.
real
You can keep
bad?
drinking though.
I'm glad I have your permission.
I want that icing, man.
I really want that icing.
Yo, I'd do a Magic the Gathering event.
I would
don't have
rather
any
not
cards
because
anymore. My parents
Firestar
threw
would
'em all
cheat
out.
because
You
he's
know how it is.
Firestar.
I would also do a Magic the Gathering event.
I'd like to do a playing Link to the Past on Super Nintendo as like a however long it takes me to beat it in one sitting stream. Would anyone in chat like to see that?
I don't have a whole gallon of milk. I will drink a whole gallon of something though for you. I will do 10
Maple
shots
syrup.
and then die.
Sure, why not?
Beer bong a shot of 151.
Well, then you can just kiss your liver goodbye and then just immediately go to the hospital afterwards. Because that's what happens when you drink 151.
No. Every time.
Drunk guy wants bar events. Yeah, check out the member map and just see who's in your area and contact them. See if they'd be interested in a real life event.
I'm
It's the
always
easiest
down
way to
with-
set it up.
Me, Mal,
yeah.
and Cinders are going to be setting up some central-ish real-life events probably soon. Just LAN parties over at my house, kind of like the one
We should-
happening behind me. People are
We should
more than
do
welcome to
something
come.
like over Christmas break.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
traveled halfway across the world to meet up with random DI people, so it's
You
I
did.
would love to do a weekend where we get together and just do some random fucking stream like all weekend. Do
Yeah, I'd be down.
Real life.
Yeah.
We can talk
Yeah.
to people and maybe we'll do something like Mal said over the holiday weekend this weekend. This coming holiday week, whatever the fuck it works. We'll talk to
know.
everybody though.
I
We'll
don't
get it
know
set
when
up.
the next break is, to be honest. Hoping it's soon.
For anybody interested, I'll be running a new segment, a new weekly show called Tuesday's Tavern, where we play D&D on stream. No, you cannot come, guys. Do not ask me to be part of it. I know a lot of people have wanted to play
Hey,
D&D.
Tuesday, I want to be part of it.
Mal,
Tuesday, I
you're
really wanna be part of
Mal
it.
and Skywave and anybody who actually I allow on the round table is more than welcome to come and sit in as a guest. But like
yeah.
I cannot, if you guys are gonna ask in
Such a
chat, I
dick.
cannot ask anybody. I cannot just let everybody come on. It's too much work. I'm sorry. But you
I'm
guys
the
check that
worst
out. There'll
player
be
to play
more.
with.
That's not gonna be here on DI stream. That's gonna be over on mine. You wanna know why? Cause streaming for DI takes up so much of my time already. And by that I mean an hour every.
An hour. Out of the 136 hours I have each week, one of them goes to the DI stream.
That's more than enough already.
Too much.
I just completely guessed the amount of hours in a week. I hope I was right.
No, Overwatch, you do not count. You
24
do not count at all.
times 7. 168, I said 136. It was close enough.
That was
All
pretty
right.
impressive. All right.
It's still like an entire day and a half off.
Who needs it?
That's pretty proper. All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen. I think this one's coming to a close. Anybody else have any last-second questions? Please feel free to ask us. Do you guys have anything else you want to talk about, Mal, Skywave, Telfer, before we go?
So that D&D thing and that Magic the Gathering thing.
Yeah, we'll talk more about that. I'm
That should
sure
happen.
everybody will get more. I already did the
That should be a
shots.
thing.
Vegas.
He disguised the shots.
I did the beers.
When can I be a senior?
Yeah.
You can be a senior when you have your mentorship class. I checked today, and you don't have a mentorship class.
Okay, cool. No, I already
Alright,
did
live
2
fast,
shots
die
is what that
last.
means. It means I've done 2 shots.
More shots.
Why do I need to do more
Bro,
shots?
wait,
Did they actually
what
donate
Magic
more
the
while I
Gathering
was
game
upstairs
did
getting
we
my
play?
shots?
Or are you playing IRL?
Send me the PM, like add me to the PM that shows your mentors, and then we can get you going.
Are
and
flat
Cinder's like,
earthers still considered global
Yes.
citizens? No, they're not.
They are, because
No.
even though you don't believe the Earth is round, it is.
They're flat citizens.
No,
Flatter
it's flat.
citizens.
And yes, they would likely be very offended if you called them global citizens.
All right.
I've been to the end of the earth. It is flat.
Okay, guys. I think that's going to be it for this roundtable. I did my 2 shots. This is all gone. Talk to everybody later. Everybody have a great night. Stay out of trouble. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Don't do anything I
Mal?
wouldn't do twice.
Skywave knows what to do.
Yeah, another great stream from the Pussy Destroyers. Thank you, everybody. Have a
Mal?
great night.
Mal? Mal?
What?
You gonna
I
say
did my
anything?
sign out. My sign out, Skywave knows what to do.
Okay, okay.
That's my sign out.
Every week.
All right, everybody. Telfer, you got anything you want to say before we go?
Nah, man, I'm good. I already said live fast, die last.
Fantastic. All right, guys. Thanks you everybody for coming out and joining us for another episode of the Roundtable. It was a fun one. We will talk to you guys next week at the same time, 7:30 p.m. CST. That's going to be 5:30 p.m. PST, 8:30 p.m. EST. And I don't know European time zones. Everybody have a great night. Stay out of trouble. Don't do anything I would not do. See you next week.